the construction site, and the big excavator. In a small town, on a construction site, there worked a big excavator named Ignatius. Ignatius was huge and strong, capable of digging the largest holes and moving the heaviest stones. Everyone on the construction site admired him. But Ignatius had one difficulty. He often got angry when things didn't go his way. One day, Ignatius was tasked with digging a large hole for a new foundation. He was very excited, but as soon as he started digging, his bucket hit a large rock. Ignatius tried to move it, but the rock was too heavy. He began to get frustrated, his engine started to roar loudly, and his tracks began to spin in place. "Why does this rock have to be here?" shouted Ignatius, striking the ground with his bucket. On the construction site, there also worked a wise crane named Adam. Adam noticed that Ignatius was having trouble and approached him. "Hey, Iggy, I see you're having difficulties. Maybe I can help you," suggested Adam. Still angry, Ignatius replied, "I don't need help. I want to do it myself." Adam, who was very patient, said, "I understand you want to do it alone, but sometimes we all need help. Maybe we can try together." Ignatius finally agreed to give it a try. Adam used his long arm to lift the heavy rock, allowing Ignatius to continue digging. Together they worked quickly and efficiently. Ignatius realized that teamwork was much easier and more enjoyable. The next day, Ignatius had another problem. He had to move a large pile of bricks, but halfway through, one of the bricks fell and blocked the path. Ignatius began to get frustrated again. "Why does something always have to go wrong?" This time, a small but clever forklift named Chris approached him. "Iggy, I see you're having difficulties. Maybe I can help you," asked Chris. Remembering the previous day, Ignatius sighed and said, "Yes, Chris, I need help." Together with Chris, Ignatius quickly organized the bricks and moved them to the right place. After finishing the work, Chris said, "Iggy, I've noticed that you often get frustrated. Maybe we can try something different. When you feel like you're about to explode, take a deep breath and count to 10. Maybe it will help you calm down." Ignatius decided to give it a try. The next time something went wrong, Ignatius took a deep breath and counted to 10. To his surprise, he felt a bit better and could calmly think about solving the problem. One day, the construction site faced its biggest challenge yet. They had to build a new bridge over the river. All the machines were very excited, but also a little scared. Ignatius knew it would be a difficult task, but he decided that this time he wouldn't let his emotions get the better of him. Ignatius, Adam, Chris, and the other machines began working together. When difficulties arose, Ignatius remembered to take a deep breath and count to 10. This allowed him to calmly think and find solutions. When something was too difficult, he asked for help and, together with the other machines, overcame obstacles. After many days of hard work, the bridge was ready. All the machines were very proud of themselves. Ignatius learned that anger doesn't help solve problems, but teamwork and calmness bring the best results. At the end of the day, Ignatius sat next to his friends and said, "Thank you all for your help. I've learned that sometimes it's worth asking for help, and that controlling your emotions is very important." Adam smiled and replied, "I'm glad you understood, Iggy. Together we can achieve anything." From that day on, Ignatius was calmer and more satisfied. He knew that even if something went wrong, he could always count on the help of his friends, and that anger wasn't the solution. There was joy and harmony on the construction site, and all the machines worked together, creating wonderful things. Ignatius learned that controlling emotions and teamwork are key to achieving success. The same can apply to you. When you feel like you're about to explode, try taking a deep breath and counting to 10. Remember, you can always ask your loved ones for help. Together, you can overcome any challenge.